exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh!
Welcome to the National Championship.
Parking in the first half. End zone. Touchdown. Field. Caught. Hardman. A foot race. Escapes and scores. And Gabaloa surveying the field. Fires end zone. Touchdown. Pick up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown. Alabama wins.
We begin with a familiar force, high tide.
Man, we know how to fight to the end. We know how to come together as a team, as a unit. That's why we're going to win in the night and repeat.
Dominating them and booking that revenge tour with Alabama.
Hey, we put in the work, but we got one more to go. Let's be special.
To him again. Turns the corner. He's gone. Down to the pylon. Touchdown.
Goes deep down the field. We're gonna play football. Yippee!
Championship on the line right here.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL. Taking on the visiting team.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between our visitors and our home team.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the College Football National Championship game here in Indianapolis. We have number 1 Alabama versus number 3 Georgia going up against the two SEC powerhouses taking on each other again in the national championship game. Both of these teams were very convincing in their wins in the semifinal games. Alabama taking on Cincinnati, number 4 Cincinnati, 27-6. Cincinnati didn't even score a touchdown as the kicker Ricard, kicks this one off. And the game is underway. The Georgia Bulldogs, by the way, also convincing in their victory, taking on number 2 Michigan and absolutely trouncing them 34-11. But here is the quarterback that led the Georgia Bulldogs this season. A little bit of quarterback controversy throughout the year, as Stetson Bennett is the winner of the quarterback job over JT Daniels, a former USC quarterback transferring in But Stetson Bennett was able to win the job, and he has gotten the Bulldogs to the national championship game. Can he get it done over this incredible Alabama defense? We'll find out here as he snaps it fake, and it's a handoff to the wide receiver, number 14, Eric Gilbert, and he gets 4 yards on the first play. A little bit of trickery going up against this Alabama secondary and Alabama defensive line that is unbelievable. Georgia will line up for the next play. They've got some very talented players. Most notably, their number 1 wide receiver, who just so happens to also be number 1 on his jersey, George Pickens. Watch for him today in this game as Stetson Bennett under center, fake handoff. He's got plenty of time in the pocket. He will scramble to his left and he will fire it to the sidelines. It's number 19, Brock Bowers with the catch. Stetson Bennett, amazing awareness to have time in the pocket, then decide to extend the play with his legs, something that most quarterbacks can do in the high levels of college football at this point, but you have to be very elite, and to throw across his body, to throw going across like that is just so difficult for a quarterback, especially a right-handed quarterback going the opposite side. It's now first down and 10. Stetson Bennett rolling again, throwing a similar pass, and he's brought down. Gain of 3 on the play, as Nick Saban looks like he spent a little bit too much time in the sun this time before the national championship game. Alabama's defense needs to react. Georgia started out hot here in the first couple minutes of this game. How will Alabama's defense continue to adjust, or will they just let Stetson Bennett roll out of the pocket and find open receivers every single time? 2nd down and 7. Stetson Bennett in the pocket. Stands, fires, and it's caught on the sideline. First down, Georgia. Beautiful throw from Stetson Bennett, and it's McConkey with the catch. Number 84, Ladd McConkey. A underutilized tight end in the offense, but Georgia's tight ends don't necessarily get a lot of love. 1st down and 10 after the great throw. Stetson Bennett once again in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to find his man. Big hit, but George Pickens catches and hangs on. That's the man that we highlighted at the beginning. George Pickens. They're number 1 for a reason. He is an absolute stud. Henry To'o with the tackle. Great throw. Great awareness from Stetson Bennett. Creating space, creating that extra little bit of time to be able to throw that ball and find his man. Now, we haven't seen a whole lot from major defensive players like Will Anderson from this Alabama defense. We might see them later in the game as they impact it. It's going to be a fake jet sweep, and it's going to be a handoff to their running back, Zamir White, and he will get 1 yard on his first carry of the game. This Georgia team, known for their running game, both previously iterations of this Georgia team and past iterations and in this season. Obviously, this Georgia team is known for their defense, number 1 in the country. We will see that after this drive as they take on Alabama's offense. And now on the 2nd down and 9, Stetson Bennett will stand in the pocket after under center. The pocket collapses, but he finds George Pickens, and he will take it down. Close to a touchdown. 1st and goal. George Pickens with a great catch and run. And Stetson Bennett, he stood in that pocket as it collapsed, and he just found his man. Unbelievable. George Pickens was wide open. Nobody was going to catch him there. Great route running and a great find by Stetson Bennett. And now Georgia's in a great position to throw a touchdown here. They're going to hand it off. It's Zamir White, and he's going to go nowhere. Excuse me, it is Cook. James Cook with the run on that one. I thought it was Zamir White, but it is going to be James Cook on the catch, or on the run, I should say. And now it is 2nd down and goal. How will this Alabama defense recover here? Will they get a goal line stand? Alabama's defense not known to be on the back foot most of their games. But Georgia's got them on the heels early in the first quarter. What will Georgia come out here on the second down and goal? Stetson Bennett, empty backfield. He snaps it. He's got time. He rolls to his left, rolls back to his right. He's got pressure, and he throws it away. Alabama's defense comes up clutch, and Stetson Bennett couldn't really make a decision there. He's going to go right? Is he going to go left? Who knows? He didn't really even know, and he panicked and threw it away as pressure comes from the Alabama defensive line, something that they need to get a lot more of if this game wants to go their way, if they want this game to go their way. Now Stetson Bennett is under center on this third and goal. He steps back. He has time, rolls out to the right. What's he going to do here? He's got space. He's going to take off and run, and Stetson Bennett slides in, and they don't give him the first down. It's 4th and goal. He slid at the goal line, but as everybody knows, forward progress is stopped when you start the slide. When you initiate the slide, wherever you initiate it, you are down, and they call him down at the 1. In the shotgun, fires, it's intercepted in the end zone. Alabama saves themselves a massive touchdown by intercepting that. Unbelievable. DeMarco Helms with an amazing goal line interception. Stetson Bennett has to be crushed after throwing that. He was so close. As we get a look at the Alabama quarterback, Heisman winner Bryce Young. How will he react after his defense just came out and got a goal line interception to bring all the momentum in the favor of the Crimson Tide? Obviously, we know this Alabama defense is very good, but they also have an elite offense. Brian Robinson Jr., John Mechie, Jamison Williams, as Bryce Young fires it, and it's going to be caught by Jamison Williams. Spin move. He's going down the 50, down the sideline. Jamison Williams. Unbelievable. 40 yards on the first play of the game for Alabama. Bryce Young to Jamison Williams. We saw that all season, and now it comes into fruition again on the very first play. Bryce Young to Jamison. It was just a small little in route, but Jamison Williams makes a man miss, and he takes it down the sideline for 40. This Georgia defense has been praised for its defense throughout the entirety of the season, but we know what happened in the SEC championship game a couple of weeks ago, as the snap doesn't really even happen for Bryce Young, and it's going to be big number 88, Jalen Carter, bringing him down for a gain of nothing. I don't know if that was a designed quarterback run or if it was a miscommunication from the snap from the center and the quarterback. I don't know what happened there, but it doesn't work for Alabama. It's 2nd down and 10. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Brian Robinson Jr. to his left. He stands in the pocket, rolls to his left. Is he going to take off and run? No, he's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete. He probably should have taken off and run with that ball. He might have had the first down. And now this Georgia defense has a 3rd and 10. We know what happened in the SEC championship game a couple of weeks ago. Actually, a couple of months ago at this point now. They got absolutely obliterated by this Alabama offense, and Bryce Young will be denied. He tried to hit his tight end, number 81, and he could not do it. Cameron Latou was the target on that play. It's 4th down and 10. Georgia survives. It was a hot start for Alabama. They will kick this field goal. This is a long one. It's going to be up. It's got the distance, and it's off the cross. It's off the left upright. It's a doink, and Alabama is denied points. Off the left upright, it had the distance, but it hooked left, and it's going to be a no-good field goal. Nick Saban cannot be happy, and Stetson Bennett looked very solid on his first drive, but he panicked. He threw that ball a little bit too quickly at the goal line, and it was picked off by Alabama on their last possession. How will he react? He's already got a turnover in this game. This is the biggest stage, the brightest lights. How is he going to react? He needs to come out here. I think he needs to have a big play first drive and get things going, get the momentum back on their side. He's under center for this 1st down and 10. He motions a man. Fake handoff. It's going to be the handoff to the running back, and he's going to be brought down. It's Zamir White, and Harris is the man to bring him down behind the lines. Christian Harris, the linebacker, is going to be the one to do it. It was a little bit of trickery again, but Christian Harris was not fooled, and Zamir White will go nowhere. That's what this Alabama defense can do, man. They are just quick. They've got 5 stars across the board. They've got speed. They've got strength. They've been coached well. It's hard to fight against this Alabama team. It's going to be another handoff. This time, it is to James Cook, and he is going to get a decent amount to get those yards back. 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs here on their second drive of the game as we inch closer to the end of the first quarter. Now, who knows how this game is going to play out as we get further into the game, but Alabama's defense has looked promising here. Stetson Bennett fires. He's got his man Pickens, and he's going to get down across the midfield line, and he is going to have a first down. George Pickens has been the best receiver on this team all season, and he has been the best receiver in this game to start. A clutch catch on 3rd down. Stetson Bennett stand to that pocket, and he found his man for a first down. The man with the tackle is Jordan Battle, the great first-round safety coming up in this NFL draft, you would think. Stetson Bennett in I formation, handing it off. It's going to be Zamir White with the carry, and he's going to get a big gain. 2nd down into a gain of 8. On the play. Georgia has 100 total yards of offense here, but this Alabama defense, I mean, they stopped them last possession with the interception. Can they count on that again? 2nd down and 2. Under center once again is Bennett. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be Zamir White. He breaks a tackle and gets down across the first down marker. A new set of downs for the Bulldogs. Hellemans, the man who intercepted the pass in the goal line, is the one to tackle Zamir White. And under a minute now in the first quarter, Georgia is driving. And they have a fresh set of downs. Bennett in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be Zamir White again. First down, and a gain of probably 12 on that one, if we're being generous. Zamir White is cooking right now. Nick Saban is heated that his defense cannot handle the run game of White and Cook. And it was just unbelievable blocking up front by the Georgia offensive line there. Alabama looks like they're on the heels again, just like they were in the first drive. Stetson Bennett on 1st down and 10 is empty backfield. He stands, fires quickly, and it's George Pickens again. He is coming up clutch in this first quarter. 4 catches, 57 yards for the future first-round draft pick, George Pickens. And he gets another first down for Georgia. But we know how this went on their last drive. They threw an interception at the goal line on 4th down. What will Stetson Bennett and this offense put together here to try and regroup and amend their flaws that they had on the first drive? Bennett is in the shotgun once again with Cook to his right. He fires. It's going to be caught and brought down quickly. Number 19, Brock Bowers, his 2nd catch of the day. But he's not going to get really anything on that one. Alabama played that pretty well. This Alabama defense, man, we talk about it all the time. We talk about it every single season. How they always have the best players. They always recruit the best players. They always have the best talent. And it always shows up in the biggest games. The defending national champions from last year, they defeated Ohio State in the College Football National Championship game last season. They're right back in it this year. Stetson Bennett, empty backfield, stands in the pocket, has time. Now he rolls to his right. What's he going to do here? He's going to fire, and it's going to be touchdown. No! Dropped, incomplete. And that's going to be how the first quarter will come to an end. Stetson Bennett had plenty of time to find his target. He eventually picks one out, but Alabama stops it. 3rd down and goal for the Bulldogs. This Alabama defense is elite. Can they do it again? Back-to-back drives with a goal line stand. It's going to be pretty crazy. Bennett in the shotgun, empty backfield. He stands. He fires. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! It's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Unbelievable catch. Eric Gilbert is the man to do it. Stetson Bennett with the composure to be able to find his man with pressure coming at him. I don't know what Alabama's defense was doing. They lost Eric Gilbert, in the back of the end zone, and that's a touchdown in the NFL. That's a 2 feet down possession catch, and Georgia kicks off the scoring here. The booth is going to review this one to make sure he had possession and both feet were down. I'm going to say it is 100% good. That's 3 feet even down on that one. George Pickens completely 100% in the end zone for a touchdown. Georgia will go up 6-0, maybe 7-0 if they can kick the extra point. But we will have a final word from the referee. It is going to be called a touchdown. The points are on the board. Yes, it is confirmed. The points were still on the board. 6-0 Georgia leads. Are they going to go for 2 or are they going to kick the extra point? They will just settle for the extra point. Don't want to get too crazy in the first half of the championship game. The kick is up and it is good. Georgia leads 7-0. Very good way to come back after a disappointing first drive where they left points on the board by not scoring that touchdown at the goal line on 4th down, instead throwing the interception. But how will Alabama recover? How will they come back and respond after what can only be described as a failure on defense? They had the opportunity, but it was just poor defensive coverage, and they could not handle Eric Gilbert in the back of the end zone. Jamison Williams back to return this one. One of the most electrifying players in all of college football this season. The ball is away. Jamison Williams back in the end zone to recover. He will take it out. And he's got some space and it closes quickly. The Georgia kick return team, very good. And they stop him 26 yards on the return. It's 1st down and 10 for the Alabama offense. Bryce Young, Brian Robinson Jr. and this high-powered Alabama offense already down 7-0. Can they recover? We'll have to wait and find out. On the 1st down and 10, Alabama is ready to go. Bryce Young snaps it, has an empty backfield now. He fires to the corner and it's caught. John Mechie III with the catch at the sideline. It is 2nd down and 5. Bryce Young in this offense, they don't need to get everything back on this one play. They're only down 7. It's still early in the game. They have plenty of time. They just need to work their offense. No need to go away from what their game plan was. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. He's got space down the field. Brian Robinson Jr., 18 yards on the first carry for him. He is one of the better running backs in all of college football, and he proves it right there with an 18-yard scamper down into Georgia territory. What an amazing, close to Georgia territory, I should say. What an amazing run by Brian Robinson Jr., and that's exactly what this Alabama offense can do. They're so electric. Bryce Young under center, snaps it, steps back, fires quickly. It's caught and brought down quickly. Alabama working the offense just like they should. That is Cameron Latou with the catch. Quay Walker on the tackle. Bryce Young fakes the handoff. He's going to take off and run. Bryce Young breaks a tackle, keeps fighting, and he's down into Georgia territory. Bryce Young, that's why they gave him the Heisman. What an electric play from the Alabama quarterback. Faking the handoff to Brian Robinson and takes him himself. Breaks a tackle as well by Quay Walker. He denies Quay Walker a back-to-back tackles. And he just he shrugged him off and said, I'm getting some extra yards on that one. And now Alabama's offense is in amazing field position here. 29-yard line, they snap it. Bryce Young stands in the pocket, fires. He's got his man Mechie, and he's down into the red zone. Georgia's defense is reeling. Alabama starting to hit their stride in the second quarter. John Mechie with another catch. He's already got one on this drive, one of the first plays of the drive at the sideline. And Alabama, Bryce Young just standing in the pocket, staying composed with pressure in his face, and he just finds his man, one of his best receivers on the team. This Georgia defense has proven they are one of the best in the country, but they are starting to get rocked here. I formation, hands it off. No, fake handoff, play action. He's got time. Bryce Young rolls to his right. Chooses to step up and run. He will. He's got the first down, but he almost had a touchdown. Bryce Young is doing it with his legs and his arm in this drive. The second quarter is all Bryce Young, showing why he was the Heisman winner this season. He had time in the pocket if he wanted to take the throw, but he decides to use his legs and lowers that shoulder and just takes a big hit. This Georgia defense is no joke, but they can't seem to contain Bryce Young. 5 wide receivers out. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Takes a sack by number 88. That is Jalen Carter with the sack on Bryce Young. Georgia's defense steps up huge on that one. Bryce Young just standing like a statue. No awareness at all on that one. Thought he had more time from this elite Alabama offensive line, but Jalen Carter says, not today. And it's second down and goal. Brian Robinson Jr. flanking Young to the left. He stands, fires with pressure in his face. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. This Alabama offensive line starting to crumble a little bit here at the goal line. The pressure from Carter, the pressure from Davis starting to make an impact here on this Alabama offense. Back-to-back plays now where Bryce Young had some decent time. He just didn't know where to go with it. Similar formation now for Alabama on this 3rd and goal. Bryce Young fires. It's going to be caught. Jamison Williams, touchdown, Alabama. And the Tide are on the board with a possible tying touchdown by one of the most electrifying receivers in all of college football, Jamison Williams. Bryce Young stands in the pocket, has plenty of time, and he finds his man wide open. And Jamison Williams with an amazing catch to tie this game back up. Alabama said, you can score like that? We can go right back down the field and do the same thing. And now Will Reichard will take this one and put it up and good. 7-7 in the second quarter. Alabama 9 plays, 76 yards, 2 minutes and 7 seconds is all they needed to score a touchdown to tie this game. How will Georgia respond now? We saw how Alabama responded. How will Georgia respond on their next drive? Will Reichard is ready to kick it away, and Kenny McIntosh for Georgia is back to return, and he will take it out of the end zone, and he will try to find some space. It closes quickly, and he's brought down. Crazy play. Dallas Turner on the tackle for Alabama. And it's probably about the 24-yard line, maybe the 20-yard line is where they will start. Stetson Bennett coming off of a touchdown drive. Trying to get his guys ready to go, get them back motivated after their defense kind of got embarrassed on that drive, if we're going to be honest. They did show some promise, but in the end, it was an Alabama touchdown. 1st down and 10 for Georgia. The snap, the handoff, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Zamir White going nowhere. Phidarian Mathis is the man to do the job and shut down Zamir White in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Great pressure from the Alabama defensive line. 2nd down and 10. Bennett in the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Fires. Caught by Pickens. 1st down, Georgia. And Mathis again on the tackle. He seems to be everywhere on this drive. 10 of 13, 109 yards for Bennett and a touchdown and a pick. But George Pickens is dominating this game. He seems to be always open. in this Georgia offense. First down and 10 after the big Pickens catch. It's going to be a handoff, and he's shut down again. It is Sanders on the tackle. Second down and 14. He brought pressure off the edge. Nobody blocked him. And it's a great tackle by Drew Sanders. Completely unblocked. Zamir White had no shot of breaking anything. Drew Sanders with a great tackle for loss of 4 on the play. This Alabama defense come into play here. The only big play of the drive is the George Pickens catch. Second down and 14. Quick throw. It's caught. And it's going to be brought down close to the first down marker. It's number 19, Brock Bowers, once again. Third catch of the day for him, 35 yards. But no first down. Third down and 2. Can we get a stop from the Alabama defense? Here we go. Bennett in the pocket. Fires quickly. It's Cook. He's got the first down and more. And he has a big time play. Jordan Battle, the one to wrap him up. But a miscommunication on defense. I don't know what they were thinking, what they were looking at here. Cook was wide open out of the backfield on that left side. There was nobody on that left side. If Jordan Battle didn't rotate around, Cook might have been gone. I mean, that was a great open field tackle by Jordan Battle. But that was shocking. I don't know what that Alabama defense was doing on that one. And it's a fresh set of downs. Bennett, quick throw again. It's going to be a bubble screen dropped by Bowers. Great play by the Alabama defense. Second down and 10. Georgia's starting to implement a little bit of these quick throws, trying to catch the Alabama defense off balance. If you don't have superior athletes to Alabama, you got to just go quick, try and catch them off guard, do all these kind of crazy things to make sure that their talent doesn't show. And maybe that's what Georgia's doing here as it's second down and 10. Bennett with the snap. He stands in the pocket, steps back, fires. It's going to be caught at the sideline. First down, Georgia. Great throw by Stetson Bennett. Absolutely great throw by Bennett. The next play on this first down after the huge catch at the sideline. Stetson has plenty of time. He now rolls out of the pocket as it collapses. He rolls to his right. Is he going to take off and run? He will. Down the sideline. Stetson Bennett with a phenomenal run to save a sack on the play. He had minutes in the pocket. And then it finally collapsed. He chose a direction, and he took off and ran for a huge gain for the Georgia Bulldogs. What a momentum saver that is. What a drive saver that is. As it's first down and 10, they're in the red zone. Georgia's looking good here. Bennett with the snap. The handoff is to Cook. He has blocking, but he's closed quickly. And he gets really maybe one on the play. Christian Harris with the tackle. That looked like a promising run, but Alabama's defense closed very quickly. And we still have not seen Will Anderson Jr., one of the best pass rushers in all of the country, make an impact in this game. Will we see it here? They have the side. It's going to be Zamir White untouched into the backfield, and Georgia answers Alabama's touchdown with a touchdown of their own. 13-7. They got the side. They got the left side with the blocking on the stretch run by Zamir White, and Alabama had no answer. Completely wide open. Tremendous blocking on the play from Georgia. Alabama could not stand a chance. And just like Stetson Bennett's celebration, they are punching right back. Alabama threw a haymaker. They throw one right back in the face of Alabama. The kick is up, and it's good. 14-7. Jack Podlensny. Sorry if I butcher that name. It's a hard name to pronounce. Podlesny, I think is how you pronounce it, puts that extra point up and through. It's a 7-point game once again. This game has been wild to start the first half. We had a Georgia interception at the 1-yard line. We had a Georgia touchdown. We had an Alabama touchdown. And we have a Georgia touchdown to respond. And now they send that away. Jake Camarda gives it to Jamison Williams. He's got some space to return, and he does. But it closes quickly. He gets to about the 27. And with 1:51 left to go in the first half, Bryce Young and this offense come back on the field. They looked really good. Really good in the last drive that they were out here. But they haven't been on the field for a long time in this game. Georgia has pretty much controlled the time of possession in this first half. It will be very interesting to see how Alabama come out here on the first play and respond to that. They start in the shotgun. Robinson Jr. flanking Young to the left. He snaps it, stands in the pocket, rolls to his right now, escapes, fires. He's got his man for a first down. A huge hit from the Georgia defense, but it will be a first down. Slade Bolden on the catch. Big time play. Big time play from the Alabama offense. Bryce Young able to create some extra time, sit in the zone, and find his man, Slade Bolden. And it's going to be a big hit from Tyke Smith, was the man who laid the huge hit on Bolden. First down and 10 after the huge Bolden catch. Bryce Young stands in the pocket, ends up checking down to Brian Robinson Jr., and he ends up getting it close to the first down, maybe a gain of 5. It's going to be a gain of 7 in total on the play. So in what actually was a check down, turns out to be a nice solid gain on first down. It's 2nd down and 3 now for the Georgia defense. Young once again in the shotgun. He snaps it, stands in the pocket, fires quickly. He's got his tight end, and it's going to be another Alabama first down. Cameron Latou with another catch. Is that his 3rd catch of the day? It quite possibly might be. It is his 2nd, to be correct. His 2nd catch of the day. 3rd tackle for Tyke Smith. And now Alabama is under center. The snap. Drops back in the pocket. Fires it quickly to the sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Slade Bolden once again. No dice as we enter under a minute in the first half here. It's been a crazy one. Georgia leads 14-7. Alabama driving, though. 2nd down and 10. Their offense has been electric when they needed to be, and they certainly need to be on this possession. What kind of play is Bryce Young going to draw up here? They've looked for Jamison Williams. They've looked for John Mechie. They've looked for Slade Bolden. Who will they go for here? The snap. In the pocket. Rolls to his right. He's got plenty of space. Decides to throw it. Finds Jamison Williams. And the ball is out. Big hit. Georgia's got it. Georgia has the ball. It's a turnover by the Alabama defense. Unbelievable. Christopher Smith is the man that recovers it. I didn't quite see who brought the hit. It's going to be number 7, Quay Walker, who lays the hammer on Jamison Williams. And now we have a mistake from both offenses here. Alabama, a crucial mistake. Under a minute to go, they were driving to possibly tie this game back up. But Jamison Williams got leveled by Quay Walker. And Christopher Smith picks it up, takes it back a couple yards. And the offense is back on the field for Georgia. Can they put up another touchdown before the half? Bennett, quick throw. It's a catch. He's got space. And it's a first down and more. Big time catch from Brock Bowers. He is becoming one of the key pieces to this offense in this game. You think it'd be George Pickens, and he's been involved. But Brock Bowers, the unsung hero so far of this first half. Some big catches and some big time plays from the young wide receiver. And it's a fresh set of downs. 42 seconds, all 3 timeouts for this offense. Bennett will start in the shotgun. Snap. Drops back. Stands in the pocket. Rolls to his right a little bit. Steps and fires. He's got his man. It's a catch. And another first down. Great throw by Stetson Bennett. It's going to be Burton on the catch. Bennett has pressure. He's going to be sacked. Number 50 for Alabama, Tim Smith with the sack. A great pressure up the middle. And Tim Smith gets him. It's second down to 16 after the huge sack. Bennett has plenty of time. Steps and fires. He's got his man Burton again. Burton is becoming one of the bigger pieces to the puzzle here in this drive. Jermaine Burton with 2 catches in 2 critical times on this drive. And with 21 seconds, he stepped out of bounds. And Georgia's looking for points. They're looking to step on the throat of the Alabama offense, because if they don't, they know from previous experience that Alabama will come back with a fire in the second half. Under center for the first down and 10. Motion man, drop back, stands in the pocket, has plenty of time, starts to roll out now. On the run, it's going to be in traffic and incomplete. Couldn't find George Pickens on the play. Stetson Bennett might have missed a man going to the right, or from right to left, but he chose George Pickens, and it was in heavy traffic and incomplete. Second down and 10, 14 seconds left. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs. The snap, kind of a wobbly one. Bennett in the pocket, has a million hours of time. Nobody is pressuring from Alabama. He decides to throw a check down, and it's going to be a tackle for really just a tiny, minuscule gain. But there was no urgency from this Alabama defense to bring pressure, and they will end up with a field goal here. It is good. 17-7 as time expires in the first half. This Georgia offense is looking good. We'll see you at the start of the second half in the College Football National Championship game here in 2022. Happy New Year, everybody.
Plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well.
I'm a hunter.
Deep to a open receiver.
Tracks in the snow and it brings with the cold rain and thunder. Frozen in my
The teams are back on the field, and Georgia is ready to kick this one off to start the second half. This game has been amazing. We've had turnovers, we've had touchdowns, we've had huge catches, we've had amazing runs. It's had a little bit of everything for you. Great defense, great offense, and we start again. Jamison Williams will take it, but he will be shut down quickly. John Fitzpatrick, the tight end on kick return team, will shut down Jamison Williams there, and Bryce Young will lead the offense back on the field. It was not a very successful drive last time out for the Crimson Tide. They were pushing, potentially threatening to score, but a big hit from Quay Walker, and it's a touch, or was it Tyke Smith? I think it was Tyke Smith who laid the hammer, actually. And it's going to be a fumble for Alabama, but they reset. It's a new day, a new half, and it's a pitch to Brian Robinson Jr., but he's going nowhere. Stopped in the backfield. Georgia was not fooled. Amir Speed with the tackle. Living up to his last name, showing great speed to get back to the backfield and stop Brian Robinson Jr., who we know already in this game can be electrifying. Tyke Smith was the first man to meet him, but he slipped off of it, and Amir Speed finishes the job. Great open field tackle. We haven't heard much from Jordan Davis in this game. We've seen a little bit of number 88, Jalen Carter. He's got a sack in this one, but nothing from Jordan Davis. Bryce Young fires. He's got Mechie. That ball is out. Excuse me, it's Jamison Williams. That ball is out again. That's number 2 for Jamison Williams. I cannot believe it. Jamison Williams, one of the best players in college football, has been hit with the fumble bug in the national championship game. The hammer was laid by Cody Dean. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. Nakody Dean forced the fumble out, and Quay Walker was there to pick it up. And Jameson Williams, for everything that he does amazing, he's also got the fumble issues. He's got a touchdown in this game, but probably more importantly, he's got 2 fumbles that have killed Alabama drives. Georgia starts in great field position as Bennett fires it quickly. He's got his man Bowers, and he's down close to a first down marker inside the 10-yard line. Georgia is looking like they are in complete control of this game. Brock Bowers with another catch to give Georgia a perfect 2nd down and 2 from inside the 10. Bennett empty backfield. 5 wide receivers set. He fires. He's got his man Bowers. First down. And he falls forward, but he's going to be ruled down at the 1. That's as close as you're going to get without scoring a touchdown right there. That's at the inch line. You can't get closer to the end zone without scoring there. It's I formation. It's a handoff. It's going to be Zamir White. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Georgia scores, and they may have just shut the door on Alabama. 23-7. Georgia is looking good. Zamir White gets the rushing touchdown, but it did not come easy. He had to barrel through a couple of guys, including Jordan Battle, and he reaches for it. That ball is across the line. That is a touchdown. And it was all set up, of course, thanks to Dean with the forced fumble of Jameson Williams, number 2 on the day for Williams, and the extra point is up and good. It is a 24-7 game. This game is getting quickly out of hand from Alabama. They need to be careful. The Heisman winner knows what he has to do, but like we said in the first half, you can't get everything on one play. You have to just continue using your offense. You have to work the defense, take what the defense gives you. Yes, you have to have some sort of urgency, but you cannot try and expect to get every point back on one play. Jameson Williams back to return it. He's been a liability in this game to an extent with the 2 fumbles, but they trust him to return this kick, and he is brought down quickly. Once again, it is the tight end, John Fitzpatrick, who brings him down. And Alabama goes back on the field. Bryce Young, 10 of 14, 134 yards and a touchdown. Not a bad day for Bryce Young, but he's been let down by his number 1 receiver. That's really all you can really say about it. They've had promising drives, but they've been stalled by fumbles, both by the same player. So you got to think maybe Bryce Young is going to lean away from Jameson for a little bit. They start on this first down. It's a quick throw, and it's going to be completely off target. I don't know if that was miscommunication from Bryce Young and John Mechie, or I don't know what that was, but Mechie was going one way, and Bryce Young thought he was going to go another way. It is 2nd down and 10. Alabama needs to do something here. Young will throw. Fires. He's got his man, Slade Bolden, with a first down pickup there. 2 catches, 32 yards for Bolden. He hasn't been necessarily involved that much in this game, but he's been involved enough when he needed to be. And now a fresh set of downs, 1st down and 10. Young will hand it off to Brian Robinson Jr. He'll try to cut to the left, but he will be brought down and denied by Amir Speed. 1 yard gain from Brian Robinson Jr., but Amir Speed on now back-to-back drives has done that exact same thing. He's gotten out to the left side, and he's stopped Brian Robinson Jr. before breaking off for a huge gain. Under center, Bryce Young now steps back. He's got time. He fires it, and it's going to be caught at the sideline by Cameron Latou for a first down. They've been utilizing Latou more than they have been Major Tennyson, which is pretty weird considering Major Tennyson is a probable first-round talent. Young now under center after the first down catch from Latou. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to be shut down, denied, and there he is, Jordan Davis. A potential Heisman candidate was not allowed to show up at the Heisman, was not invited, but proving a point here, breaks through the line and shuts down Robinson Jr. Immediate impact before Robinson Jr. really even had the ball. Jordan Davis was in the backfield. And it's 2nd down and 11 after a tackle for loss, a loss of 1 on the play. Bryce Young motions Williamson closer to the line. The snap, the drop back. Young has time. He fires. It's caught. Touchdown. Not a touchdown. Not even close to a touchdown. Caught first down is what I wanted to say. John Mechie, the third, with his 3rd catch of the day. That was not a touchdown, not even close. Kirby Smart not happy with the way this drive has gone, but it was a great route run by John Mechie, escaping the pressure of the corner and able to find the soft spot in the zone. And Alabama is marching. But they were marching on their previous drive, and Jamison Williams fumbled. It's going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. He has space. He's got the first down. I would assume, depending on the line, they're going to call it 2nd down and inches. I don't know if you could call that 2nd down and inches. I feel like he had forward progress on the first down. But, hey, I'm not a referee. I'm just the announcer. Great hole opened up by this elite Alabama offensive line. And now they have a huge run package in here. It's going to be a handoff. No, fake. Bryce Young has the ball. He will roll to his right. He will fire on the run. Caught by Major Tennyson down the side into the 10-yard line, into the red zone. And Major Tennyson will get on the board here with his first catch of the day. We were just talking about him earlier, how he has not been involved yet. They've been using Cameron Latou a little bit. But there's his first catch in a crucial time. He possibly also had John Mechie there a little bit deeper down the field, but Major Tennyson made it work. And Alabama is close. 1st down and goal for the Tide. A huge run package. They will give it to Brian Robinson Jr. He's got the edge, but he will be brought down with a touchdown-saving tackle by Tyke Smith. Robinson Jr. had daylight. And Tyke Smith was able to save the play with a big hit. But it's 2nd down and goal. You got to think Alabama's going to punch this one in. If I was Alabama, I give it right back to Brian Robinson Jr. You run it right up the middle and see what happens. They will throw it. Bryce Young into traffic, almost caught by 2 Alabama receivers. It was intended for Slade Bolden. Deflects off his hands. Jamison Williams, or John Mechie, had a shot at it when it was deflected, but he could not pull it in either. So it will be 3rd down and goal. Alabama has to come away with a touchdown here. They cannot afford a field goal. The snap, the handoff to Robinson, and he will be in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Brian Robinson Jr. punches it in, and Alabama is not dead yet. You can never count out Nick Saban and an Alabama offense. That is for sure. They got the side, they got the edge, and Robinson Jr. walks into the end zone untouched. Great blocking from that offensive line. Phenomenal blocking. Brian Robinson Jr. with a little bit of LeBron show off there. Maybe one of his inspirations in his life, as he gets a pep talk from Saban. And Will Reichard is on the field to take the extra point. It is up and good. 10 points is the deficit. A 2-minute, 54-second drive for Alabama, and the Tide are back. The question is, though, will their defense respond? We've seen Georgia kind of walk a little bit all over this Alabama defense at times. What will happen on this drive as Alabama gets ready to send this one back deep? Kenny McIntosh is ready to return. The ball is in the air and in the end zone. McIntosh will receive and take it out of the end zone. He's got space, but it's closed down quickly. Number 10, Henry To'o with the tackle. And Stetson Bennett Look at those stats. 19 of 24, 217 yards, a touchdown, and an interception on the day. All in all, a very solid day. He's made great decisions. He's looked really composed. Really, really good day for the Dogs quarterback. But he's got to keep the pressure on. This offense has to keep the pressure on, the foot on the gas, or Alabama will come back. It's almost a guarantee as Bennett takes the snap in the shotgun, fires a check down. He's got his man Cook, and it's going to be possibly second down in inches. I don't know if he got that ball across, and they do call it inches on the play. Just taking what the defense gives you. That's what we talked about earlier in the game with Georgia and with Alabama. Both teams taking what the defense gives them, and it's second down in inches. Bennett, handoff, Cook. He will be getting the first down and more. James Cook with a great run. I thought he might have been denied there. Phidarian Mathis with the tackle. I thought he might have been denied at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to sneak his way through. Nice patience, nice hesitation, and find a hole in the defense. Bennett with the throw, almost picked off by Phidarian Mathis, and you gotta pick that off if you're Alabama. You cannot allow Georgia to make a mistake like that and come away with it, and not come away with it. Bennett in the shotgun on this second down. He's got time. He fires it to the sideline. It's going to be caught. I couldn't really see if the foot was down. It's going to be ruled incomplete. Third down and 10. Under 2 minutes now in the third quarter. This Georgia team starting to stiff up a little bit. Stetson Bennett has not looked as sharp as he did in the first half. Bennett will take the shotgun snap. He will stand in the pocket, step back a little bit, has plenty of time, sets, fires. He's got his man, but is it a first down? 4th and inches as things get a little chippy between Bowers and the defender, Jalen Armour Davis. But it is 4th and inches. What will Georgia do? Will they go for this? You got to think that they punt this ball back and play field positioning. Great catch by Bowers, by the way. And they're sending on the unit. The punt unit is out. It will be away, Jake Camarda, and Alabama will field it and come back onto the field. This is exactly what Alabama needed. A huge stop on defense, and Bryce Young, the Heisman winner, gets another chance to bring them back. It is a 10-point game, minute 43 to go in the third quarter. They still have all of the fourth quarter left to go, and the rest of this quarter, obviously. I would never count out an Alabama offense, that is for sure. Bryce Young will take the first snap from under center. He motions a man, fake handoff, and he will give it to Robinson Jr., but he will be denied. He will be shut down by Tyke Smith. He has been a name we have said many times today, putting in a tremendous performance on this Georgia defense. And he stops him for a loss of 1. It is second down and 11. They perhaps maybe should have gave it to Mechie, who was motioning. Latavius Brini also in on the tackle, helping Tyke Smith. But it's second down and 11. How will Alabama respond after the loss? Quick throw, quick snap. It's caught by Bolden. Slade Bolden has been crucial. Alabama throws the quick strike pass. Georgia was not ready for it. I certainly wasn't ready for it. The quick release of Bryce Young. Snap, quick throw. And Bolden beats the secondary for a huge gain. He may only have 3 catches, but they have been massive catches. First down and 10. Young with the handoff to Robinson Jr. He's got space, got the first down and more. Brian Robinson Jr. slices through the Georgia defense and takes it down for a big gain. I don't know what the Georgia defense was doing on that one. Completely exposed in the secondary. There was nobody there. a huge hole. I could have ran through that hole and gotten a first down on that one, but Brian Robinson Jr. runs into Tyke Smith, meets him at the line, and it is a minute to go in the third quarter. Alabama driving down the field. The snap from under center. Young, step back, quick throw. He's got his man. It's Slade Bolden again, and he's brought down quickly. Number 16, Lewis Sin. However you want to pronounce it, but he makes the tackle. The clock is draining as the third quarter comes to a close. Young, empty backfield. Snap. Stands in the pocket. Has time. Decides to throw it. He's got his man. It is Latu again. Cameron Latu with another catch. The featured tight end with 4 catches, 35 yards on the day. Quay Walker with another tackle. And Alabama, what do we always say? Don't count out the Tide. Roll, Tide, roll, as Bryce Young tries to fire quickly again. This time a little bit of miscommunication. We've seen that on multiple occasions now with this Alabama offense where the receiver and quarterback have not been on the same page. They need to get that together if they want to win this national championship. Down by 10, late third quarter. Under center is Bryce Young. They can still run the ball if they want. They will choose to throw. Bryce Young finds his check down. It's Jamison Williams with the catch. You got to be careful with Jamison Williams at this point. 2 fumbles already. That will be the end of the third quarter. It's been a dominant performance at times by this Georgia team. It's kind of been dominant from both teams. You could argue that both teams have been dominant at different points of this game. But Georgia does have the 10-point advantage with 7 minutes left in the game, in the season. They switch fields, and Bryce Young will take the snap. Fires. He's got his man. It's Williamson. Not Williamson, it's Williams, but they will call him down 4th and inches. Jamison Williams catches the ball, but they stop him short. It was a little bit of a high throw from Bryce Young, making Williams jump up, and the tackler was able to bring him down short. Amir Speed again. Always seems to be involved. And on 4th and inches in the red zone, Alabama's going to send out the field goal unit. They will just take the points. Is that a smart move? I don't know. I guess we'll come to find out at the end of this game if they should have gone for it on 4th and inches. I mean, this is the national championship game. If you can't get the first down on 4th and inches, you shouldn't be playing in the national championship. That's just my opinion, though. Georgia gets off easy, and now they have the momentum back. They're getting the ball back with a 24-17 lead. Reichard is away. The ball is going deep, short of the end zone. McIntosh is there to receive it. He's got a little bit of space, cuts back left and brought down. Brian Branch, the man to do it. Brock Bowers has been solid for this Georgia offense. He's been their go-to receiver when George Pickens has been covered. So a nice secondary target for this Georgia offense. And with 6:28 to go in the game, you can only imagine we're going to see a lot of runs. They've got Zamir White, James Cook, 2 solid running backs that they rotate in and out. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you run this clock down? I mean, you got a 24-17 lead in the fourth quarter of the national championship game. And that's exactly what they will do. But he cuts up the field, and Zamir White with a big gain. What is Alabama's defense doing? They completely left a huge gap for Zamir White to walk into. I don't know if Alabama didn't think they were going to run. Why wouldn't you think they were going to run? But they did not play the run, and they got bit. Zamir White trying to make something happen there, but he's brought down. And it's a big gain on first down. Next play after the huge gain is another run. This time it's Cook. He will fight for some extra yards, get about 4 on the play, maybe 5. 2nd down and 7. The clock is running. Alabama's got to think when they start using timeouts. I mean, we still have 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game, so probably not at this point. But if Stetson Bennett keeps throwing dimes like that to get a 1st down, they might start having to think about it. Brock Bowers with the catch, a 1st down for him. 8 catches, 85 yards for Brock Bowers. Talk about showing up in the big time. He has been a key piece to this Georgia offense in this game. And now across midfield, Bennett steps, fires. He's got his man, but this time he doesn't go very far. Brock Bowers on the catch again. It's a gain of 2. Alabama's offense has got to play better if they have any shot at winning this game. We have not heard anything from Will Anderson Jr. tonight. Has been almost non-existent. Bennett has a wide open man. He gets leveled. Absolutely leveled by DeMarco Hellmans, the man who intercepted the pass to the goal line in the 1st quarter, but Zamir White was wide open. And Alabama's defense is getting diced in the 4th quarter. Stetson Bennett like a surgeon carving through a patient. He fires. It's tipped. It's going to be knocked down, incomplete, almost intercepted by the defensive line. And that's what they need to do. They need to bring the pressure, bring blitzes. They need to cause Stetson Bennett to make bad decisions, make him throw quickly, make him throw off his back foot, throw under pressure. They need to do something here to get Stetson Bennett in this offense out of their rhythm. Hard snap there. The handoff is to Zamir White, and he is brought down after a short gain. Good job by the Alabama defense. It's 3rd and 7. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the season. The national championship is on the line. And Georgia is cooking. Next play after the short run, 3rd and 7, Bennett in the pocket. Fires. He's got his man Bowers, but he runs out of bounds. A poor throw led him too much to the sideline. And it's 4th and 5. They will kick the field goal to go back up by 10. This is a crucial field goal. If they miss this, it's ball game back in play. It's up. It's good. Georgia nails it. What a big kick from Jack Podlesny. And he sends it through the uprights. 27-17. Alabama needs to move. They need to have lightning speed, urgency out the wazoo here for this Crimson Tide offense. Carmada sets it up, ready to send it away. Jamison Williams back to receive once again. This is a massive possession for Alabama. Massive. The ball is in the air, in the end zone. Williams will take it back, Jamison Williams, and he gets nowhere. Back to the 22-yard line for Alabama. And here he comes, the Heisman winner, with possibly one more shot to get Alabama back in this game. I don't know if it's even really possible. It's a 10-point game with 4 minutes. You have all 3 timeouts, but you need to move fast. You need big chunk plays. You need big-time mistakes from the Georgia defense, and you need some obvious luck. Luck has to be on your side if you're Alabama. Young will take the first snap. He fires it. It's a little bit of check down out of the backfield by Brian Robinson Jr., and he's wrapped up for little gain. 4 yards is the gain. 2nd down and 6. The clock will run because it was not a first down. And the urgency just doesn't seem to be there for Alabama. You can't have those little short throws in a game where you're down by 10 in the 4th quarter. Bryce Young has plenty of time. He will find his man. It's Slade Bolden. He will get hit hard. But hold on to the football. Dean with the hit again. He's the man who forced the fumble earlier of Jameson Williams. And it's a first down and 10. He does hold on, so that's a good positive result for Alabama. And Bryce Young, quick throw, finds his man. He's got Jameson Williams. And a first down across midfield. Those are the kind of plays you need to have. And for all the faults Jameson Williams has had in this game, he's had a great day. 7 catches, 98 yards, a touchdown. But he does have those 2 fumbles. You can't overlook those. Great throw from Bryce Young. Solid delivery. Right in the pocket. Finds his man for a big first down. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Young is in the shotgun again. He takes the snap. He's got plenty of time. Stands in the pocket. Jordan Davis trying to find something. Can't do it. He's got the sideline. It's a catch by John Mechie. What a throw from the Heisman winner. That's a Heisman level throw and a Heisman level catch by Mechie. And that gives the Georgia defense a little bit more to worry about. What a throw. 2 feet in. That's an NFL catch right there. John Mechie III. First round talent, excuse me. And he gets a first down play. Alabama now closing in on the red zone. Bryce Young will throw, find his man. It's Latou. He will fight for a first down and get it. Cameron Latou has been the greatest asset for Bryce Young possibly in this game. 3 minutes left in the national championship. 1st and 10 after the big catch from Latou. The snap. Bryce Young. And he will be brought down and fumble. It's picked up by the offensive line of Alabama. But Jordan Davis finally makes his impact in this game. He had the tackle for loss earlier in the game. He finally gets on the board with a sack. And he stripped out Bryce Young. Now, lucky for Alabama, they do pick it up. But Jordan Davis double covered. He doesn't care. He's getting in the backfield and he's stopping Bryce Young. Unlucky for Georgia to not pick up that fumble, possibly end the game. But Alabama survives. We talked about at the beginning of the drive they needed luck. There's a little bit of luck on their side right there. They're not having that fumble. And a quick throw, it's Jameson Williams. Big catch. Trying to get some of those yards back. 3rd and 4. A 300-yard day for the Heisman winner. But it will be forgotten if he cannot pull this one out. Great throw again, over 100 yards now for Jameson Williams. But we are getting close to the end of this one. We are edging close to 2 minutes left in this game. Alabama's got to be quick. Under center now. The snap, the throw, in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown, John Mechie III in triple coverage. And Mechie brings it in. This one is not over. What a throw from Bryce Young. Proving why he's the Heisman winner. Just an amazing throw. And that is caught by John Mechie in just a spectacular way. Put only where he could get it. And that's Alabama right back in this one. Bryce Young, the poise of this young man to stand in the pocket, facing pressure, and fire that into double coverage for a touchdown in the big-time spots. They needed a big play. They got the big play. Down by 3 with 1:53 to go in the game. Alabama is not out of it just yet. Can Georgia finish it? They chose to kick the field goal to take a 27-17 lead. Maybe they should have taken the points. Maybe they should have went for it and got the first down possibly and tried to go for a touchdown. But they were content on taking the points, and it's only a 3-point game. Will Reichert is ready to go. So is Kenny McIntosh. And so are we as we enter the end of the season. 1:53 to go. The ball is away. McIntosh to receive. He will take it up, have a blocker, but brought down quickly by Chris Boswell, and Georgia will take over. A minute 49 in the game, and Stetson Bennett, who's had a great day, 25 of 33, 259, a touchdown, and an interception. But all he has to do is ice it. Georgia has the advantage. They have the 3-point lead. Time is on their side. Alabama does have all 3 timeouts, but if you can get them to use their timeouts on this possession, you're going to be sitting pretty at the end of this game. I would expect all runs for Georgia here. Hard snap. Give the handoff to Zamir White, and he will get a big-time run on first down. First timeout is used by Alabama. I would expect all 3 of their timeouts to be used on this drive. Second down and 4. You cannot allow Zamir White to get those big yards, but he will get the first down. Stopped right after he got it, but Alabama's defense has got to be better. They know the run is coming, but they cannot stop it. You got to load that box up and get right in the face, play some dirty football, and they're going to hand it off to Zamir White again. That time was a little bit better, but all 3 timeouts are gone for the Crimson Tide. This is exactly where Georgia wanted to be. A minute 38, no more timeouts for the opposing Tide. It's a handoff. Zamir White again. He's got the almost the first down. 15 carries, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns for White. It's 3rd down and 1. He fell just short of that one. He had the ball in his left hand, or in his right hand, and fell to his left. Couldn't get that ball over. It would be something if Alabama stops him here and stands him up. This is big boy football right here. A minute to go in the championship game. Can Alabama stop him? The snap. The hand is to White. He's going to get the edge, and he will be denied. He will be denied by the Alabama defense. Henry To'oTo'o is going to stop him. And with 45 seconds, Alabama gets a shot. This is crazy. I cannot believe they went for the edge. They've been going up the middle all night, and it's been working all night. But they choose to go to the edge on this one at the stretch, and Henry To'oTo'o says, not today. You're not ending my championship hopes on that run. 4th and 1, 39 seconds. Georgia's offense is on the field. They choose to punt the ball with 20 seconds to go. They received the punt and brought down 15 seconds. And Will Riker needs to get to the 40-yard line to kick this tying field goal. But can the Tide do it? This is where the defense steps up. Georgia's defense has been number 1 all season. They've been praised. How good they've been. One of the best defenses in all of college football history. This is where they prove it right here. 15 seconds for glory. Bryce Young, empty backfield. He throws. He's got his man. It's Latu, but he's in the middle of the field. First down. Clock will stop. Clock will stop momentarily as they get the ball set. But it's 10 seconds and a great throw from Bryce Young. They need to probably work the sideline a little bit more, but other than that, great throw. First down and 10 for the Crimson Tide. 10 seconds in the season. What will Nick Saban have drawn up here? They have all the wide receivers on the edge. 4 seconds. This is for the championship, and it's a check down, and Georgia is champions. Georgia will not be denied. Alabama chose to go with a check down. Unbelievable call from Nick Saban. And you gotta think, how will we remember Nick Saban after this one? He loses the national championship on a check down. Jamison Williams, 2 crucial fumbles in this game, and the Georgia Bulldogs have overcome all the doubters, all the naysayers saying you can't beat Alabama. You got blown out in the SEC championship game. You've been beaten in the national title game before by Alabama. Not today. Not today. They win the 2022 national championship game. Stetson Bennett is your MVP, and Kirby Smart gets to hold that trophy. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I hope this maybe is right. Maybe this prediction will be right. Georgia maybe will win the national championship game. I appreciate every single one of you. That's going to do it for me. Subscribe to the channel for more. Let me know if you want to see any more game simulations like this one here with Georgia and Alabama. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.